Hey guys, Tom here. If you're watching this video, then you know what you're looking for. The best 24-inch 240Hz gaming monitor and all that for a reasonable price. You're in luck because we're talking about that. Again, I'm Tom and this is the HyperX Armada 25. The HyperX Armada 25, which we'll just call the HyperX for today to make it easier, is exactly that, sans the 24 inches because it's actually 24.5 inches. But, the difference isn't really that noticeable. At around $250, do I think it's worth it? Well, I think so. It's a great price for what it offers. So, what exactly does it offer? The HyperX is a 24.5-inch monitor, but let's just say it's a 24-inch monitor to make things simple. What other things does it have? Well, it's advertised to have a 1 millisecond response time, which means that it takes exactly that amount of milliseconds for the monitor to switch colors. It's a complex thing to explain, but this shouldn't really matter too much unless you have the eyes of a god. So, for the most part, and especially if you're just the average gamer, this is fine. I mean, heck, even 5 milliseconds is fine. Up next, refresh rate. It's got 240 Hz, which it should be if we're talking about it, right? 240 Hz assures that your experience will be very smooth. But then again, if your other hardware can only push out less than that, then that's all you're getting out of this monitor anyway. Also, it's NVIDIA G-Sync compatible, which means if you've got an NVIDIA GPU, you can utilize that feature to reduce screen tearing, but you can use AMD FreeSync as well if you want to, and on top of that, it has its own adaptive sync technology feature to further reduce screen tearing. Now, here's the only slight problem. Its aspect ratio is 16:9, but it's only 1080p. Now, this isn't exactly a real problem, but it's certainly a standout in a world full of 2K and 4K gaming monitors, but really, 1080p isn't bad, it really isn't. It's still a great resolution, and that's also an IPS panel. Pixel density on this monitor is just 89 pixels per inch though. When it comes to color, this is a 95% DCI-P3 monitor, so if you're a professional videographer, photographer, or editor, then this might be a tad lackluster for you. But since you're just a gamer, this shouldn't be too much of a drag, really. Typical brightness is around 400 nits, and it is VESA mountable on a 75x75mm or 100x100mm interface. If you want to adjust the monitor as well, you can do just that. Tilt it forward and backward, pivot it left and right, adjust the orientation. It all depends on how you want to use it. This monitor also comes with its own desk mount, so clamp down on your desk, adjust it, and you're good to go. When it comes to ports, it has 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 1 DisplayPort 1.4 port. So, again, do I think it's good? Well, it's certainly, I guess, a bang for your buck. I mean, for that amount of money, I think it's a reasonable price, especially with the desk mount. When it comes to build quality, the mount and the monitor look rugged, and the monitor doesn't look like some cheap monitor, it looks like it's built to last. I mean, it's sleek, and I think it'll last you quite some time. So, here's a QR code on screen right now with much thanks to our video editor. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day.